Hello, listeners, and welcome back to episode 2 of Reasonable Idiots podcast. Now,
Welcome back.
welcome back. So, Jeremy, I was just playing Subway Surfers, and I wanted to know. So, I know the best game.
Well,
So,
it's just running back memories of all the games I used to play as a kid.
so fun fact about Subway Surfers: when I was younger, I was not allowed to play Subway Surfers. Can you take a guess why?
It's because I had a crush on the little Subway Surfer girl. Is because is it
Lucy?
that's her name?
Yeah,
The girl with the white shirt. I think
yeah,
she,
Lucy.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, what's the reason though?
The reason is because my father is a police officer, and that game depicts a police officer as being the bad guy. I wasn't allowed to have
Uh
that.
you know what, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. I was 8 years old playing an 8-year-old game. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway,
Well, yeah, okay.
so uh, I was playing Subway Surfers, and I realized that I think on every single game I have on my phone right now, which is not that many, I think it's like 2 or 3, I have all the audio turned off.
Yeah, because it's so annoying.
You do that too?
Yeah,
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't just me because like
because
I was watching a screen recording of somebody playing Subway Surfers and you heard all the music like the da 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 da.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just that same loop, and it gets annoying after a while. I
Okay.
don't, I don't even have any of the old games, but there were such gems like Cut the Rope.
Oh, I
My
don't play that.
what about Where's My Water?
I used to play that, but I don't have it anymore.
My favorite game of all time though was Spy Mouse.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, you have or haven't played Spy Mouse?
I have not played Spy Mouse to my recollection.
Oh, it's. I ask a bunch of people and they don't know what Spy Mouse is, and I see these TikTok things where they're trying to get views, and they're like, "Oh my God, guys, like this video for nostalgia because I'm showing a bunch of old games," and none of them had Spy Mouse, but it was a game that I played so much. I want I don't know if anybody listening played it, but if they do, please tell me because I
Yeah,
know me.
leave a comment if you've played this weird game.
It wasn't weird. It was made by EA,
Well, it was probably made in partnership with EA,
probably.
like Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare.
That was another good one.
Dude, that game was elite. If you played that game, I remember playing that game on Xbox 360, and I remember like having to beg my
Na
dad
na
for it.
na na na
Hold
na.
on, wait. When I was young, I just remembered Common Sense Media. Do you know what Common Sense Media is?
No.
Okay, it's this website for parents, where like they leave reviews. I highly recommend, since we're not using cameras, to go look up Common Sense Media right now and like look up like GTA 5 on it. So it's like a place for parents where people leave reviews on like how like all the things that are in the game and whether or not you're this age child to be able to do it. And every single game I got, I'm talking every single game I got, even Minecraft, had to be run through
Wait,
Common Sense Media.
A plus for educational value?
For what?
GTA.
No way.
Parents need to know that Grand Theft Auto 5 is an M-rated action game brimming with gang violence, nudity, extremely coarse language, and drug and alcohol abuse. It isn't a game for kids playing as hardened criminals. Players kill not only fellow gangsters, but also police officers and killing innocents using both weapons vehicles while conducting premeditated crimes.
Yeah. It's if for those who didn't know what GTA 5 was, it's a bit rough.
Nah, just a little.
So it's funny to me. So I was talking to my dad about how I wasn't allowed to play Subway Surfers recently. And I was like, I played it anyway, right? And he was like, yeah, I caught you all the time. And I started dying laughing of how like he said
He
it.
caught you playing an 8-year-old game?
He
Subway
caught
Surfer?
he caught an 8-year-old playing an 8-year-old's app. Like that's just I don't know why. It makes me laugh.
Yeah,
But like
it's wow, such a crime.
yeah. Yeah, screw you, Dad. If you're listening,
Chief Chad, all the
you,
way.
you listen to he's not Chief Chad.
Wait, then who
Can I
is?
tell the story of Chief Chad?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
thought your dad was Chief Chad.
no, Chief Chad is a real guy.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh,
So Chief Chad so we went to the Halloween thing last year, right? Was that
Terror in the
last year?
No, definitely not. It was Terror in the
Yeah, last year.
Junkyard.
It was 2 years ago. It was Terror in the Junkyard. It's like a haunted hayride maze thing for those of you guys who don't know.
It's not a maze. It's literally just a path.
There's a maze.
No,
Isn't
it's not a
there?
maze. No, it's just like
Oh,
it's like a sidewalk, but scary.
dude, I remember. Anyway, I had a bad time there. I'm not gonna
I had a
lie.
great time.
You guys did because you're not babies, but I am. So it was oh yeah. So we roll up there, and my dad he tells me something as we're coming in, right? And so I get out of the car, and you guys are like, oh, let's go, let's do this, and I go, hold on, guys, before we go in, let me tell you something.
I remember this.
I got some inside information. There's a guy here who's looking out for us. And you guys go, what? And I go, yeah, Chief Chad.
But we're like,
So
Chief Chad.
yeah, and you guys keep saying that, right? So Chief Chad, I believe, is the fire chief of Pleasantville. I think he might be something else. So a funny thing is, and I think I've told you guys this, but maybe not. We were saying that a lot when we were in the maze path thing.
Yeah.
He heard us.
No, we
He
didn't.
was in there, and he told my dad.
Was he mad? Was he like, dude?
No, he wasn't mad. He was like, these dumbass kids are running around saying Chief Chad in here.
I thought he'd be mad because we were making fun of him. We were like, save us, Chief Chad.
Yeah, but I remember thinking it was so cool. Like before I told you guys, I was gonna be like, they're gonna be
We
like,
got
wow,
an inside scoop.
yeah, they're gonna think like, oh, he's so cool. He has like police on his side.
We were just like, wow, Chief Chad's gonna save us in a haunted hayride.
So yeah, I want the record to show that Chief Chad is not in fact my father.
I thought he was this whole time, and we still talk about Chief Chad to this day.
Yeah,
Anytime you talk about your dad, I always say Chief Chad.
I've
I
never
don't
even
know.
met him.
I don't know if Andrew does, but I know I still say Chief Chad.
Andrew always laughs. He goes, Chief Chad.
Oh yeah, because it's funny. Chief
It
Chad
is.
is hilarious.
So this Monday we're going. Well, you're going surfing,
Yeah,
and
well,
I'll be there.
yeah. I don't know why
Well,
you don't, because it's just surfing.
okay.
It's not like you're gonna
Did I
get
tell you
pulled
why I'm
out
not
in
going
a.
surfing?
You said you like cut yourself and you're a pussy and got scared.
Well, kinda. So last time I tried, so I went surfing a long, long time back in Oregon in probably 2015, 2014, a while ago.
Yeah.
With my uncle who was like a really good surfer, like he goes all the time. Um, and that went fine if I remember it correctly, because like we got all the gear and everything, we did everything perfectly. So I was like, I haven't done it since then, right? So last time I went with my uncle Jesse, about I think it was last year. Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Um, I went surfing and I just picked up the board and I was like, hey, I could probably figure this one out on my own. Just standing up.
It's harder than you think, but not.
It's
Cause
way harder than you think because I stand up a little bit before the wave and the lip catches like the water
mhm.
or the front like the nose, and it flips 100% over, and then the board like hits me in the head and I go straight to the bottom and cut my face on a whole bunch of sand on the bottom.
Damn. I don't know about you, but I'm a quick learner in a
I
lot of
usually
things
am. Yeah, I can
because
usually
like
learn.
after
Yeah.
after like 2 tries of failing, I stand up. I can stand up and I can move.
The thing is, I haven't tried recently. I haven't tried since then, and I only tried once then because after that I was like, fuck this. No, thank you.
Well, at the beach Monday, we could take turns if you want to try it.
Yeah, but you have to try skimboarding.
I know.
Dude, skimboarding is literally so cool. But I'm so intimidated to do it in front of people. Like, I always
Why?
have to wait until they're. Because I feel like I'm like just a dumb kid who can't really do it. And literally,
Like the kids like the kids that bring scooters to a skate park.
yeah, oh my god, you don't even know, dude. When I used to like consistently go to skate parks, there would always be scooter kids there and they would always like get hurt.
I know.
There
I
was
see the,
one time, the first time I went to a skate park, there was this kid on a bike who was 10, 11, just riding around deliberately cutting people off. So I was with this kid.
I hate those kind of kids.
So literally, I was with this kid who I'd never met before, but like we kind of just instantly vibed because we were about the same age and like about the same skill level, and
Yeah.
like I don't know, we just kind of vibed, and we were like kind of the only two skaters there.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, dude, I'm gonna do it. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, I'm gonna ollie down this 4-stair. And I don't know if you know a lot about skateboarding, but that's kind of super difficult at my
Yeah.
level, which is very much beginner. And he does it, and this kid sees and flies over to him just to block him. And this kid just
Wow.
100% crashes into him, just takes him right down on his side.
Damn.
Yeah, it was.
What? Like, did the kid cry? Did the kid get hurt?
No, he was like, I probably shouldn't have fucking done that.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the skate park, so I don't know if you remember this last year, but I
Probably
wanted to
not.
get a nose ring.
Yes, I remember that, and I was like, not a good idea.
But here's the thing.
You did. You got it.
Oh, I didn't get it.
I thought you.
I wore a fake one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
My
about.
mom made me wear a fake one so that I could get used to it. But anyway, I'm old enough, and the places are open.
I don't know, man.
I've been heavily considering it.
I mean, you can do what you want, but I'm saying like you'll. Anytime I see you, you'll remind me of those kids that work at Spencer's.
I wouldn't get a black one.
What are you? Are you talking about like the bull rings or the little piercings on the
No,
side?
the little piercings on the side.
Then I don't care. Then I don't care.
Yeah,
You can.
I never wore a septum piercing.
I don't know what that is, but it
That's
sounds
the
bad.
middle. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
middle one.
I thought it was called a bull ring.
That's just what people call it.
Oh.
It's called a septum piercing because that's the middle of your nose is called your septum. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to get one of those. I wanted to get. You remember what Mrs. Robinson had?
Yes.
She had the little one that was. It kind of went to the front of her nose. I kind of wanted one of those, except it went like to the side, and it was the
Uh,
same color and size and everything. And as far as I know, like if you take it out and you haven't had it for that long, it'll just close up. And it
yeah.
doesn't really matter if I walk around for the rest of my life with a teeny tiny little hole in my nose. Like I know adults, like my dad has earring holes.
He does.
Yeah, you don't even notice it, right?
Well, it's not because I don't stare at his nose.
Well, exactly. Nobody's gonna stare at my nose anyway.
Well, some kids in our school might.
Well, that's different. In school, then like yeah, I'll have to live with it. But when I'm an adult, nobody's gonna care.
Yeah.
I might do it, dude.
Do what you want.
Facts. You only live once. I'm gonna get made fun of a lot though. Fuck it.
Well, you're not going to be able to hide it because you're putting this on a podcast.
So for you guys listening now, you might remember that in the last episode. I don't even know if I cut this out or not. There was a point where we said, dude, we're 50 minutes in. And in the podcast, we were actually like 36 minutes in.
That's because you
we had
edited, cut so much
we
stuff
cut
out.
a lot out. There's a lot in there. There's a lot of hidden gems in there. I
Yeah.
still have the original file, by the way.
I know. I have it too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You sent it to me.
No. The original file with nothing cut.
Oh.
I don't have.
Good.
I have that.
Good.
So if at any point we want to release like a blooper reel, like if one week we can't make it, so I just put together a blooper reel real quick.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool actually, because like we decided to record on Saturday. We're actually recording this on Friday the 24th. But
Because we got plans Saturday.
yeah, we have plans tomorrow. But like I'm gonna have camping a lot for Boy Scouts and stuff, so we might have to sneak a little bit of alternative stuff in there. So actually, we can open this up. For those weeks like where one of us is doing something and we can't really record, we're not gonna have time. Leave a comment for what we should do. Like for those weeks, like what we should release, or if we should just release nothing.
Or should we just skip the week and like record the next week?
Yeah, but I don't really want to do that. That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Cause I know we got what, like 83 views on the last one.
Yeah, but it was mostly just people that like joined. Well, it's because we got a lot of like people saying like it sucked, but I'm like, did you
We
listen
got
to it?
no people saying that it sucked. We got your brother.
Luke said it sucked, and my brother
Luke said it sucks.
Luke said it sucked, but then he admitted that he didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
But
so
I admit it. I thought it was. I was so scared, but I didn't want to say it because Sam was scared. and I wanted to act like the boy that was like, no, don't worry, Sam, it's all right. But inside, I was like, are people gonna make fun of me? But
Yeah,
it's been all right. It's been pretty good.
yeah. I think nobody really cared. Like the people who would have made fun of us for it just didn't care.
Yeah.
They were like, "Fuck it, I'm just not gonna listen to it." So I was looking at the analytics, right?
What does that mean? Like,
Like the data about who listened and for how long and stuff. The
yeah,
average listen time was only 7 minutes and 41 seconds.
yeah. That's why because I
There were
told
only there were
I,
only two people who weren't me and you who listened to it all the way through.
who.
I don't know.
How do you not know?
It didn't say.
Oh,
I
it was
imagine
probably
Alyssa though, because she texted me, like in I don't remember when she texted me. Uh, AD stands for after death.
yeah. She texted me that too. I think it was
So
at like
and that was
2
at the
a.m.
end. At the end, that was the last 5 minutes.
No, it wasn't. The last 5 minutes we were talking about time travel.
No, that was after. Or that was
No,
before.
no, yeah. But you said AD was the last five. Wait, no.
Wasn't it?
We talked about time travel. We talked about time travel last, but
Oh,
it does
okay.
it doesn't even matter. But
Oh, you might be right. But
yeah,
that's still last 15 minutes.
yeah.
So that's she's got to be one of them and somebody else. Maybe my mom. My mom and dad both listen to it.
They liked it though, right?
I have
Like,
no idea.
hopefully.
My mom was our first like.
No way.
Yes, she was.
That
When
sucks.
and she was in the no, I don't care. She was in the next room when I went. Oh my god, dude, we just got our first like.
And she was like, mission
That
accomplished.
was her. And even the one. So for those of you guys who are like really paying attention, we had technical difficulties and we had to take it down at one point and like re-upload it and stuff. My mom actually liked the premiere, which never premiered.
I liked it too.
Oh, okay. Well, my mom also did. Yeah. So that's crazy. Like,
I
you got
mean,
so excited, but
I know.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind my mom listening as long as she doesn't do it near me. I've been watching a lot of Dream videos, right? And I've been watching the ones where he talks about it's called Minecraft Unsolved Mysteries. Have you seen that
Yeah?
series?
No.
It's crazy. He talks about like why there aren't sharks in Minecraft and how they're lying about it. So the reason they said that they're not adding sharks is for three reasons. One's so that kids don't misunderstand sharks for being hostile. Two, so that kids don't go up to sharks. And three, I forget the third reason. But and then like he goes into seeing and like proves that that's not why they're doing it. And then like he talks about how like sharks are like super revered in China and China is Minecraft's number one most played in country, so maybe they're just trying to stay on China's good side.
Maybe.
Maybe Minecraft is caught up in some crazy things.
Well, I wouldn't say crazy. I'm just saying they're trying to stay on China's good side, which is what everybody should. School lunch tables got heated in Davies.
Dude, they did. They really did get heated. I
Like
used to sit at a girls' table.
things got heated. I sat with Clayton, Will, Logan, the other Logan. We were arguing about politics, and it got super heated. But it was like, but at the end of it, we were like, "Good talk today, guys."
Yeah, that was always kind of cool.
Yeah. But it was every day. It was every day. We're like, okay, where were we?
Yeah.
But it would, yeah. But like
And
sometimes I got like really pissed, but I know like we're just like talking about politics and it doesn't matter. So at the end, like the next day, we're just like, hey man,
good times, dude.
I know.
Are you excited for high school?
Well, yes and no, because I was really excited for the sports and I was excited for like, I just think it's I always think it's cool how like people actually like get together and like go to the football games.
Yeah, my school doesn't have football.
I know, but your school can play for Oakrest.
Yeah, that's true.
So basically, you guys are like Oakrest fans. But so I really wanted to play on the football team, but my dad really wanted me to be in the marching band, which I don't want
You
to
want me to
do.
be in what?
I wanted to be on the football team, but my
Mhm.
dad wanted me to be in the marching band, and he didn't allow me to be on the football team because he thinks I'm gonna kill myself. He thinks I'm literally
You
gonna get
are.
not if I work out, which I've been doing.
That's good for you, by the way. I worked out for 20 minutes today. It really beat me. It's been a while.
Yeah, well, I just put on music and I just go to like the weight room in my garage.
Yeah, I have like a super meticulously picked out thing, and then
I
I
just
put on an episode of The Office because it's 20 minutes long.
yeah, I put on my hype Spotify playlist and I just go at it.
That's what she said. So like my high school doesn't have football, which means I'm kind of gonna miss out on a big experience of like school pride, like that whole like,
Well,
oh
technically, your school pride is our school pride. If you want to go to the football games, you're like welcome.
yeah, no,
It's not like we're gonna be like we're not gonna like not like you because you go to ACIT.
well, yeah, I know.
And like
It just kind of sucks.
my dad really wants me to play baseball, which I like baseball, but I'm worried because I like hockey more.
Yeah,
And since Oakcrest doesn't have a hockey team, I was gonna play with Aiden at Mainland for Mainland. Yeah, for Mainland's high school. Well, I wasn't like already on the team, but I was gonna try out. But like I don't know, are they in like the same season? You think they might be in the same season?
I don't know, dude. So did Oakcrest do that survey thing?
Yes.
What
I
did you
cho-
pick?
I want to go back to school.
Yeah, that's what I chose too. But did you choose? So actually, we looked. Me and my mom looked at what Davies is doing.
What are they doing?
They don't even have the option to say I want to be in school every day.
They're not going to school?
They are going to school, but they have to choose between going like Monday, Tuesday, or like Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, or like they have to
I
choose on those
Yeah,
days.
I think it's better if we go like back and forth. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday we go to school.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want too. Like I mean, in a perfect world, I would want to go to school every day because half the reason I'm so excited for high school is to meet new people. Because I think everybody here is from Mays Landing, and you guys know that like once you're put in a group of people, you're with that group of people
I
until high
know.
school, and it's kind of annoying.
That's why I wanted to move to Ocean City so bad. And we were so close to moving to Ocean City. We were even looking at houses to buy, but my brother didn't get accepted into the lottery. Or no, he got accepted into the lottery. My brother didn't get picked in the lottery.
Mm.
But my mom said, as soon as Join goes to college, we can move to Ocean City. Cause
My sister's going to college this year, dude.
nice.
She's going to Stockton.
Stockton, nice.
She has an apartment.
She does?
She has an apartment with her friend.
Wow. Good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I know. I'm super excited for her. Like I kind of want to go visit her sometimes. Oh yeah, it's super sick, and she has it with like her best friend that she's had for a while.
Nice.
So it's yeah. But like I still want that dream of having like a car that's just like your car.
Yeah. I just want to go back to 2017.
Really, that's your year you're picking?
Yeah, because it was the year we went from Hess to Davies.
Oh my god, dude, that year was terrible for me.
Sixth grade was probably like one of the funnest years because nothing was going wrong. Everything was like great. And
Maybe for you.
27, yeah, everything was going great for me. 2017 summer was awesome. That was the time with Marina. That was the
Yeah.
time. That was the time like where I was like chilling. But it's weird because I was not afraid to do anything. I went to an abandoned building that kids like on Saturdays smoke weed at in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And like now I'm afraid to go in, not because I'm going to die, but because I'm going to get in trouble. Well, I'm
My middle school years looking back, like were not great for me
what was the most traumatizing experience you've had?
in my life.
Yes.
The alligator.
What?
Oh my god, you don't know about the alligator?
I don't think so.
Strap yourself in.
Buckle up. I'm ready.
Buckle up, listeners. Hold on to your butts. It's about to get real. So I went down to Florida at the age of 7, 8. Young age. Not
Lucky.
even to go to Disneyland. We were 15 minutes from it. We didn't go. Anyway. So one day we decided to go kayaking down this little oh, actually no. We decided to take a tour on this little river, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go there, and the guy's like, "Oh, hey, the tour boat's not here yet, so we're gonna like rent you guys some kayaks so you guys can go hang out until he gets here." We're like, "Oh, cool. We'll go do that." So me and my dad are kayaking around for a little while, right? So we see two baby alligators. Or okay, no. Here's what happens. My mom and my sister go behind this little island in the in the what's it called? In the river, and they go around it, and they get stuck because it gets real shallow.
Oh
And
yeah.
so we're on our way to save them because they're like yelling like, "Hey, we need help!" So we're on our way to save them, and we see these two little baby alligators at in the water, and they are so cute, and we get real close to them. So
Yeah.
my mom and my sister can't see us because they're still on the other side of the island, right? And I look in the water, and what's here but a log with some yellow leaves on it. And for about an eighth of a second, my 8-year-old mind starts to think, hey,
I want to
log,
touch that.
logs and yellow leaves don't sink. And so what happens is, as if from nowhere, that log turns into a 12-foot alligator
Oh
and
no.
jumps directly out of the water and swings its tail at me and almost bites my dad.
Oh, I thought this was gonna attack you. It
It
didn't.
it almost attacked me.
Oh.
Um, so it jumps back in the water, and I scream, "Daddy!" That sounds inappropriate, and don't take it out of context.
Daddy, save me!
Yeah, and I was like screaming. My dad was like, "It's okay, it's okay." So here's what my mom and my sister heard. Hey, look at those baby alligators. Splash! Oh my God, Dad, are you? Oh my God. So me and my dad are traumatized for about 5 minutes, and we go save our mom, my mom and my sister, and we go back there. We go back to the thing, and we go, "Hey, dude, there's a 12-foot alligator in your water." And he goes, "No, there's not." And we go, there is." And he goes, "No, that alligator was shot." And we say, no, it was here."
He's like,
So
you're
this
capping.
the scariest thing about that experience wasn't even the experience. It was the anxiety that I've had since then of all of the things that could have gone wrong. If it was an inch longer, it would have bit me, or it would have hit me with its tail or bit my dad. And maybe it would have, splashed so hard that it flipped the boat and we fall in and it gets both of us. Or maybe it would have just gotten me and my dad would have to sacrifice himself to save me. It's just
So basically, the most traumatizing experience you've ever had is your imagination.
no comment.
Well, okay, so
That's a good question. I like that question. I'm gonna start asking people that when I first meet them. What's
what is
what's
most?
yours? What's your most traumatizing experience?
See if I can beat that score.
Mm. So
Okay,
the funny part. Hold on. This is the last part. The funny part of this story is we actually did get back on the tour boat, and when we went to that part,
he's
like
like, oh
of
hey, the
where it
alligator.
happened, that you could still see the bubbles of where the alligator jumped in.
Really?
Yes. What's your
Oh.
most traumatizing experience?
Okay, so now that I think about it, it didn't sound that bad, but keep in mind, I'm like maybe 7, 8,
I'm
6.
recording.
That was not the funniest part.
What was the funniest part?
The funniest part was afterwards because you were so upset. I told you could say a bad word.
Oh my God! And what did I say?
I think you said shit.
Oh my God!
Since you had a traumatizing experience, you can say one no word, okay? Okay?
Wait, that's not even the best time. So I that's actually kind of a pretty common reward for me for traumatized. So one time, I don't know, I was probably 10 or 11. I was throwing up like profusely from being sick. And my mom goes, "You could say one bad word." And I remember very clearly going, "Fuck my life." Anyway, that was my mom.
I know, I heard.
Yeah, I'm saying for the listeners, that was my mom commenting on the funniest part of that story. She's in the next room. So, what's your most traumatizing experience, Jeremy?
Okay, so when I was about 6, 7, 8, 9, we went to a place in New York called the Silver Bay YMCA.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. We slept in a red. I clearly remember we got the worst experience. Like we had like the worst hotel. It wasn't even a hotel. It was literally like a cabin, but like everybody slept in there. And so it's just like a normal day. And then my parents say, "Hey, we're going canoeing." I don't
Uh-oh.
like I don't like things on the water.
He
Besides
says,
besides obviously
2 days
besides
before going
surfing.
surfing.
I know. I don't like things on the water that I can't control.
Like surfing.
I can control surfing.
No, you can't. Waves are unpredictable.
Not when I'm okay. So, little do we know this is going to be the most traumatizing experience of my 6-year-old life. So
Your
we
entire
go
life,
out.
since they're telling it on a podcast.
Okay. So me and my mom are in a canoe, and my brother and my dad are in another canoe. We go out. I think this might be Lake George, and we're like, they say the tourists or like the people that work there say the lake is a mile long.
Okay.
So
That's
I
kind of long.
say,
That's not that long, actually.
yeah,
Like
I know.
15 minutes long.
So we're out there, we're canoeing, and then probably like 15 minutes in, we're like smack dab in the middle next to a little island. I hear thunder.
Uh-oh.
Little do we know it was probably one of the biggest thunderstorms they've ever had, and we're like we're in the middle of a lake on a metal boat.
Dude, that's not okay.
I know. I see lightning, and like 10 seconds later, I look back at my dad and my brother. They're gone. They left us.
Where were they?
They left. They went back without telling us.
They went back?
Yes. My mom's
Oh my
already
God.
pissed. I'm crying because I'm screaming at my mom. I'm like, go, go. And my mom was like, I'm going. And I was just screaming at her the whole time. And I see lightning like landing. I don't know if it crashed on the water, but when I was younger, I thought it did. And I was like, well, we're going to die. So I like halfway, like when we were canoeing back, I was just like, I just started accepting it. And then when we got back, I clearly remember just like, I couldn't do anything to my brother because he was probably like 12 and I was probably like 9. So I was just like, you jerk. Why you
Wow.
leave?
Strong language.
I was manning up that whole time. I was like, I'm gonna say
Dude, we might not even have to label this episode explicit. It's not that bad.
yeah, but we'll say cuss words in bad no words. Okay, so
Fuck shit, dick balls.
so well now we have to explicit it.
I can cut that out if I want to.
So yeah, that was probably the most traumatizing experience. But I've probably had more. If I think about it, I could probably find a worse one. Another scary experience I had was when we were at the marina, and me, Luke, and Andrew were manning up to go to the house, and I obviously know now it wasn't real, and I obviously knew it like the week after I saw it wasn't real. We were manning up to go to the house, and we're walking, and we go to the garage, and the first thing we see is like I'm pretty sure it was red spray paint, but it looked a lot like blood, and they did one of those like pentagrams, and they put a chair with ropes around it, and they wrote on the sign 666, you're next. In my little 5th grade mind, that was probably the fastest I've ever.
You're in It 3.
What?
You're in It 3.
What does that mean?
You know, the movie. It.
Oh yeah.
Damn, joke not landed.
No, not at all, because that came out of right field. Okay, so we start running, and I remember getting a video of it, and I remember the next day I posted on my story. I think I posted on my story, and I was like famous for like a day because everyone was like, "You saw Satanic Ritual in the garage?"
You have the video still?
No, I've been trying to find that video like this whole day because I knew I was going to talk about it, but I can't find the video. But that was another scary part of my life.
Yeah, that's a good one. If
On
I had seen that, I would have cried.
Yeah. On the topic of bad things, let's talk about good things. What's the best experience? Like a vacation?
Best experience of my life?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tricky. I've had a lot of experiences.
Yeah.
Best experience of my life. I don't know.
You don't know? Really?
I don't know. Do you know? Do you know yours?
Yeah.
What is it?
My trip to Arizona.
Really?
Definitely my best.
Oh, you know what? That makes it easy for me. My trip to
Well,
California.
well, except for the end where things took a terrible turn.
Yikes. You want to explain? Actually, let me tell my story first.
You got it.
California was a nice point in my life. I was first starting to learn my ukulele,
Ooh.
which I was playing a lot in California. I got a what's it called, a drug rug, or a Baja as it's known.
Yeah.
And I played it in the airport, and it
That was probably
was
annoying.
a really fun time. I don't know, that's the kind of the main thing I remember, but I had a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
That was a good part.
That's all you remember?
No, I remember a lot. It's not like super extraordinary. It's hard to explain other than it was beautiful all the time. It was my first time and only time seeing the Pacific Ocean. Okay, no, the best experience. We watched the sunset over the ocean, which you can't see in the East Coast because the sun sets in the West.
Yeah.
Um, it was beautiful. It was I got to sit on these huge rocks in the middle of the ocean, not in the middle of the ocean, like a while offshore, and
Yeah.
watch the sunset. And it was just really amazing.
That sounds awesome.
It was, yeah, very surreal experience.
Okay, so how about I'll say like all the good stuff, and then I'll talk about how we took a bad turn out of right field.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened? We woke up. I was super excited the day before, because obviously Arizona was then and is still my favorite state.
What a dumb favorite state.
Okay, you're gonna regret that, because I'm gonna tell you about all the cool stuff.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so really excited the day before. Wake up, 4 a.m. because obviously white parents are like, "Oh my God, we're gonna be late." The flight was at 11. Woke us up at 4.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. We for California we did the same thing.
Yeah. Well, so we woke up. We got to the plane, and I remember my dad said there were gonna be blankets and there were gonna be like snacks on the flight there. He lied because there was nothing. So I was like, "Oh, there gonna be blankets? I'm not gonna bring a sweatshirt."
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
Big mistake. Because because freaking you're gonna be like 3,000 feet in the air, and you're not gonna be able to you're gonna be freezing. So when as soon as we get into the air, I asked my dad, "Where are the blankets?" And he said, "Oh, let me go ask." They didn't have any.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. So I was cold on the way there, but it was probably the best experience, because as soon as I left the airport, just a massive wave of heat hit me, and it felt great.
Very nice.
And so I was just having like a great time. I was looking at I was looking at all the cacti, and
Is this another episode where we're talking about, or where you can't figure out the plural of a word?
probably.
You said octopuses or octopussies last time.
I know. So I remember the first thing we did is obviously we got our rental car. It was a pretty nice car, but I don't know why I'm talking about all this like minor stuff, but I remember we went to this restaurant. I think it was called like Joe's or Jack's or Jason's or something.
Jason's.
But I remember I thought it was super cool because it said like as soon as we entered, it said rated by like Guy Fieri.
Guy
Like Guy
Fieri?
Yeah, he went to like
Wow.
the restaurant. And I was like, that's cool. And so hold on, I'm just trying to think. I don't know why. Oh yeah, okay. So the next thing we went to Flagstaff. If you don't know what Flagstaff is, it's just like a spot that you can go to, and that was
I'm
our
gonna look it
first
up.
hotel. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's where the Grand Canyon is, but I'm pretty sure we either went to Flagstaff or we went to Sedona. I'm gonna talk
Ah,
about
Sedona. There's a song about Sedona. Good song.
you talked about Route 66.
No, I'm talking about it's called Sedona.
It's
The
just called
song.
Sedona. Oh,
It's called a song called Sedona. Good song.
oh, nice. Well, I'm gonna talk about Sedona because that was my favorite part, and we went to Sedona twice. The first time I went to Sedona, Sedona was the first place we went to because we lived. It was probably like the nicest looking hotel, but it wasn't the best hotel we went to. It was like,
Oh wow, I just looked up Sedona. It looks really cool.
yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna look up Sedona too. So we went to this hotel, and it was like red, and it had like red walls, and it had a great view of like red. It was the first like time I ever saw red rocks.
Oh, nice.
Like, hold on, SED.
SEDONA.
I know. Okay, so yeah, that's the first time I saw red rocks. Oh wait. Okay, so once you look up Sedona, go to images and look at the fourth one.
Okay. I actually looked up Flagstaff. I didn't mean to say Sedona.
Oh, yeah. Well, look up. Is it the one that says Mystery of Vortexes?
Yes, Mystery of Vortexes.
That's the view I saw.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know.
That's
and like,
beautiful.
You see that little town down there?
Little town. Yes.
That's kind of like the place. Hold on. I'm gonna look up Sedona hotels, and I'm probably gonna. I will definitely find it because me and my dad looked for it. The Matterhorn Courtyard. We went to two, and the second one, the second hotel, the one that we went to second, was definitely the best one. Oh,
Nice.
the what? Yes, the one we went to was Best Western plus Aurora Hotel. That was the second one, and that was the greatest hotel I ever went to.
Wow. Oh, dude. Okay. After the break, we're gonna take a break. Talk about Arizona, and then we'll talk about best and worst experiences in a hotel after the break. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back.
We have returned.
We have returned. It was probably 0 seconds for you.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, finish up your story about Arizona.
Oh, okay. So as soon as we got there, we took. I'm starting. All the memories are coming back. We took me and my brother, and my dad. We took a hike on this great like trail in Arizona. And when we got back, we were super tired, and we went to this like, I don't know what kind of like Arizona Wawa they have, but it was one of them.
Like 7-Eleven?
No, it wasn't a 7-Eleven. I think it was like a Circle K or something.
Yikes.
Well, yeah. So we got there, and so the cashier was an idiot. The cashier, he was like, oh, we got some more tourists coming in. He was like, where are you guys from? And we were like, oh, we're from the Northeast. And he's like, oh, so like Georgia? And we're like, no.
I mean, north is relative.
What?
You don't know what relative means?
No.
I mean, if you're in Florida, Georgia is north.
We were in Arizona.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay. He's a dumbass. We live in Jersey. Oh yeah, and then we said and he's like, then where are you guys from? And we said, oh, we're from Jersey. And he said, ain't that next to Vermont?
It's near Vermont, kinda 10 hours.
Yeah, 10 hours isn't that close. But okay, so I'm gonna talk about the second Best Western hotel because that place was awesome. It had tennis. I really liked tennis then because it was the only thing I can do. It had tennis. It had racquetball, which my dad showed me, which was also fun. It's like indoor tennis, but you can like whack it and you can like hit people with it. And it had two pools. It had two hot tubs. And I remember clearly, we were playing tennis, me and my mom and my dad, and we hear shouting, and there's like a 3-year-old loose. He's lost.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna find the kid. I'm gonna be the hero. And then I didn't find the kid, by the way. I'm just saying. I wanted to be the hero. And so I was looking around, and I heard the name. I think his name was like Cody or Chase.
Terrible names.
I know. But I'm just remembering all these things, and they found the kid, but like I remember I heard the mom. She was like, "You fucking dumbass! What are you doing, you little bitch?" Keep in mind, he's 3.
Dude, sometimes you just gotta scream at 3-year-olds, dude.
I do that all the time.
Don't judge.
Never judge. Okay, so wait, what we? Oh, the worst experience at a hotel. What's yours?
My worst experience at a hotel is kind of my favorite experience at a hotel, honestly. So the two, I'm gonna tell 2 stories, but they're both very short.
Okay.
So they were both at skiing, and in what's it called, like the Pennsylvania area. So one was at Bel Air Mountain, or no, not Bel Air Mountain, Blue Mountain. It was this
Yeah.
year,
Mhm.
2020, back when we could go places. This was in March, so we were really pushing it. So me and my friend Thomas had to sleep in the same bed. It was a queen size bed, but we had to sleep in the same bed. And we woke up the next morning, and the reason we had to sleep in the same bed is because there were 2 beds, and their little kids had to sleep in the other one because they were also with us. This was a scout trip,
Yeah.
and so we wake up and we unpack, and we're kind of getting out the door first. And in the room next to us is the loudest sex you've heard in your entire life.
No way.
It was 100% full on. So me and Thomas just kind of waited there for the kids to go by so that we could like be loud, like me and him could be loud so they wouldn't hear it. So that we didn't really have to explain. So we did that, and so later we're sitting in the lobby, right? And by the way, the lady working the front desk is fast asleep,
Oh.
100% out, just like
Wait, what time is this?
9 a.m.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we had to get up to a ski mountain. So anyway, late when we're sitting in there, a lady with bright green hair,
Oh no.
braided hair, and long pink nails walks out. And me and Thomas decided that man paid for that sex
You think so?
because that lady, we believed to have been a prostitute.
Prostitute, probably.
Yeah. So my other experience at a hotel was also skiing. This time at Camelback Mountain.
Mhm. You
It
go
was
skiing a lot.
Yeah, I do go skiing. I go skiing at least once a year, sometimes twice.
Sounds
So
fun.
it is. It's very fun. I actually snowboard now, but
Yeah, I think snowboard's better. I think
snowboard's bettering.
I think snowboarding is better, but I'm always afraid that my ankles are gonna snap.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at it. Like I can do basically a lot. But anyway, so we get there, and there were very cool things about this place. Like the pool, amazing. The pool was in like a fake forest type thing. It was very
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
There were 3 restaurants inside the hotel.
Yeah.
One of them. Okay, no, wait. Let me tell the pool story first. By the way, the entire place smells like super dank weed. Like
Ew.
the entire place. Well, I kind of like the smell of weed, but
Really?
yeah.
Ew.
So what's it called? So yeah, so we go to this one restaurant, right? And literally we sat there for about 3 hours before getting our food. We ordered a pizza.
Yeah.
And so we go to another place because we're not putting up with this. We're not doing this. So we went to another place. In the corner of the room, there is a person, how do I put this nicely, who had forgotten his helmet.
Oh no.
Sitting alone in the corner with a full bottle of Coke with the lid just a little bit unscrewed. And what he was doing was he was holding it in his left hand and shaking it for as long as he could. And it
What a
would bubble
beast.
up and come out of the bottle and just drip down his arm, and he was licking it off his arm. He did this the
Ew.
entire time we were there. The entire time, repeatedly.
That's disgusting.
There's also a hole in the ceiling with water dripping into it. And when you usually hear about a hole in the ceiling, you just think like a little hole in the ceiling. No, the entire, like, it had pulled all the paint down, so there's just like a huge funnel going into a 20-gallon bucket in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my other experience in a hotel, but it was very fun nonetheless.
Sounds fun. I just have to add this because I looked up Page, Arizona. I just need you to look at these pictures. Just look up
Okay.
Page, Arizona, Paige, because this
Okay.
is one of the places we went to, and I forgot that this is how nice it looks.
All right, tell your story.
I don't even know if I've had a bad experience at a hotel, but
Wow, this is amazing.
yeah, but I've had a really nice experience. It was wait, hold on. Actually, oh yeah, okay. So probably one of my favorite experiences is Maze Landing All Stars. We were at the we were at a tournament, and I think like Ridge, New Jersey, something.
Mhm.
Ridge something, and it was an okay hotel. Me and Andrew Blank were rooming.
Just me and Andrew.
Me and Andrew were rooming, and
Me and a friend even is fine.
you said Thomas, but okay. But okay, so that's not the bad part, but probably one of my favorite parts about it was just like the friends, because like the hotel wasn't that good, but like we were just like messing around. We were
I
like
get it, yeah.
we were like ding dong ditching and like running through the halls running through the halls with socks is ultimate speed.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say, if you did it with shoes, what's even the point? You can't do it with shoes.
Gotta do it with socks.
Socks only, dude.
Yeah, that's probably the fastest I've ever ran. And this was after I dislocated my knee. I was
Of course it
risking
was.
it. I was risking it.
Surprise.
Okay. But I remember we had a really good game, and then right after the game, the coaches took us to Dave and Buster's. Fire. It was probably the
Nice.
best because we were literally just like playing Dave and Buster's, and we got all this stuff, and then when we got back, we went in the pool and we just beefed around.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So my favorite experience at a hotel was again skiing.
You ski a lot.
I do ski a lot. So this was with me and a friend, who shall remain nameless. His father travels a lot for his job, and so he gets a lot of points for like different hotels all around the world and airlines and stuff. So we were skiing at probably Blue Mountain again. I don't know, it was a long time ago. And we stay at the very nice hotel. I can't remember the name of it. The Marriott Hotel. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a very like prestige hotel.
Yeah.
So me and this friend had our own room, and we ordered room service. I remember very specifically, we still joke around about the grilled cheese sandwich that we ordered. We ordered 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, and they were delicious. And they were even better because we ordered them on our own. It was just a really fun time. We hung out a lot. We watched TV. I remember we watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We also watched what's it called? The World Series of Poker, and like bet on who was gonna win and stuff.
Yeah.
And we did we obviously ran up and down the halls in socks. We went swimming.
Of
It was
course.
a good time.
I forgot to talk about the downfall of the Arizona trip.
Oh yeah, tell us about the downfall of the Arizona trip. That's what's gonna close us out, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Downfall of the Arizona trip. Okay, so it was having a great time. It was probably one of my favorite days because we were leaving the Best Western in Sedona, driving to Phoenix, and my dad and my parents surprised me and my brother, and they got us tickets to a Diamondbacks game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so my mom's phone died. Keep that in mind.
Oh
But
yikes.
yeah, okay. So we were having a great time, and we knew we had to leave at like around the 8th or 6th inning because of our plane, and it was a great game. That's not the bad part. We left. We were having a great time. We were listening to music. We were catching a cab to the airport,
Nice.
and my mom finally gets a charger. She sees a text saying our flight has been canceled.
Oh no.
Our flight has been canceled. My dad starts panicking because my dad said he's going to get in huge trouble because he's got work the next day.
Yeah, that's bad.
So we were like trying to find a flight, like any flight. And like the best thing we could do was we would fly to Chicago and then Philly. But there was one seat.
Oh no.
One seat available. So we decide our dad's gonna take that. So we're without our
Oh
dad.
my God, you guys home aloned him?
What do you mean? Well, no, he wanted to do that because he didn't want to get fired. He home alone us. We were all alone, and we were all alone. We had no money too. I don't think
Yikes.
they gave us a food voucher, and we stayed. And oh, I forgot.
I bet it was Delta Airlines. Shout out to Delta Airlines. Fuck you, Delta Airlines.
No, fuck American Airlines.
Oh, okay.
American Airlines is worse. But I remember I had a terrible experience at the hotel that they gave us. They gave us like a 2.5-star hotel.
Oh no.
Yeah. So they gave us food vouchers, they gave us $12 worth of food vouchers
Dude,
in
that's
an
all you need.
airport. I had to get like
in an airport. What? You get a bottle of water?
I got like Starbursts and a Sprite.
Yeah.
So we had this. Oh my God, we thought we were gonna get kidnapped by this taxi driver because he
There you
kept taking wrong turns, and he
go.
kept
Oh
like,
no.
and he was asking us like, so where are we going? And he was asking us for directions. He's like, I turn left here. We're like, I don't know, dude. You're the driver.
This is a bad experience.
Yeah. And oh yeah, I forgot. Our flight wasn't until the next night.
Oh yikes. You have to stay in there for an extra day with less money?
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a good part in this.
Okay.
So we get to the hotel. We have a terrible experience because it took us like 2 hours because they were like, "Oh, we need to see some ID, okay?" And the ID registered to the hotel was David Frank. My dad needed we needed my ID, and
the
my dad was
only person who wasn't there.
My dad was fast asleep on a plane to Chicago.
Yeah.
So we had to call him and we had to spam him, and he finally gave us the ID. And like it's like 1 a.m. and we're tired, and we wake up and they're saying, "You got to get out. We're taking you to a new hotel."
No.
Well, no, this is good because this hotel was like 4.5 stars. It was great.
Oh,
They
good
walk
hotel.
in,
Nice.
they walk in, they have great service. They're like, "Oh no, this is terrible. Take some water, some cookies. We'll lead you to your
There
room."
you go. That's a good
But
hotel.
we had to, yeah, I know, but we had this is where it's like 9 a.m. Our flight is at like 2 a.m.
Oh.
We had to spend a whole day just bored. But the good thing is, I was really bored. My brother was really pissed, and my mom was really sad.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So my mom suggested we go to the mall and watch Toy Story 4. So I was like, bet.
But yeah.
So I saw Toy Story 4 with my mom, and then we went to this hat. You know that Arizona hat that I have?
I do.
So I got that hat at Lids there, and we also got my brother.
You went into a Lids? I've never gone to a Lids.
Well, it was the only hat store, and I wanted to get something. Oh, and remember that blue necklace I had?
Yes.
That hat. I mean, I was looking for that necklace for like a week. I find it ripped up because I put it like on a little desk, and my cat jumped on it. I got scared and snapped it.
There you go.
Yeah, so.
Was it catnip?
No, of course not.
I was gonna say catnip wouldn't do that. It was Domino, Grayson.
Probably. Well, probably one of them. But I was so sad, and I still have it. I still have I have all the pieces.
Nice.
And so we were just having a terrible time, and like that trip to the mall was probably just like a great Kickstarter, like for a good time.
Yeah.
And oh, I forgot. We all had separate seats.
Oh no.
On the plane. What sucked is my mom had a window seat, my brother had a middle seat. I had a window seat between two middle-aged women. I mean, not window seat, middle seat. I had a middle seat between two middle-aged women. Sucked.
Yeah.
They either they slept and drooled or talked.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, that was my experience.
That was your experience in Arizona?
Yeah. I think I'm losing I think I'm losing my voice too, so.
Yeah, me too a little bit. Well, that was your experience listening to our podcast. That was a terrible segue.
Hopefully it was a good one though.
Yeah, hopefully it was a good one. thank you guys for listening. Hopefully this comes out on time Sunday. And we'll see you guys next week. And thank you. Jeremy, hit us with our famous outro song.
That's your job, my friend.
Oh, okay. Tell me to hit us with the famous theme song.
Sam, hit us with our famous outro song.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're Reasonable Idiots, and we just made a podcast. They come out on Sundays. Listen to us every week. We'll see you next time.
You could have said
Peace.
every day, but bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.